recently you got attacked by a whole news association.
Yeah.
They made an article on you and everything.
Yeah.
It says trending.
It's trending?
Yeah,
Well,
it says it at the top. Brandon Bajella wrote this article.
Shout out to Brandon.
It says the title is, I know they're a classic. That's how you start the video. Man issues Ritz crackers warning and says they're a part of the poor for foods.
That's good promotion for the poor for foods right there. That's a headline of a news article. What's the article? What's the platform?
Daily Dot.
Daily Dot. Shout out to Daily Dot. Thank you. You just put a whole, but don't they have like 1 million followers?
Yeah, Facebook.
They just put 1 million people onto the poor for foods.
They say, is he right?
Is he right? Yeah.
Now, he goes into his own thing and he says, my entire family grew up with Ritz crackers as a staple in our pantry. But he doesn't say the health of his family right now. Mainly, he just goes into why this man says Ritz crackers is bad. He mentions how you have over 1.2 million views on this one video alone, and that he's not a medical doctor or physician, and who holds a doctorate in holistic nutrition and healing from an online distant learning institution.
He doesn't understand I'm a fake doctor. I've been telling you for a long time.
It's like, you're not, like, it's no jab. Like, you literally say you're the face doctor. It's weird. It's like, yeah, he's not a doctor. He's like, he knows that. He says it. And he goes into saying, like, how eating Ritz crackers is probably not a good idea. And that the reason being that they're full of oils. So that's the one thing that you promote. And he goes into is any of this true? Reese has previously gone viral for making dubious claims.
Dubious. What's the definition? Tamra, what's the definition of dubious?
I don't know.
We got to find out the definition of dubious. This man is calling me dubious.
Including that dementia can be reversed.
Hold on, leave
got
it.
it. It's hesitating or doubting, or not to be relied upon. Suspect
claims.
Okay, suspect claims.
And he's referring to the dementia can be reversed video, a statement not supported by mainstream science. And asking questions like, if medication actually worked, would you still need to fill your prescription over and over and over again?
So that's cool. He's promoting the other videos, you know.
And he goes into
Screen share.
To start, ignoring the fact that Ritz crackers also contains gluten, which he does not mention. So he's saying that you didn't even mention that Ritz crackers has gluten in it, but it's a given. It's a pour four. It's almost all of the pour fours besides fried. That it should be noted that there's no scientific consensus that oils in general are bad for you. So as long as they are consumed in moderation, which that's completely not true. Just mainly going into why Ritz crackers are not sold. He's just trying to break down your video, I guess. He even posts your video on the page.
There you go.
Even more views. That's crazy. And then how commenters share their thoughts. In the comment section, users weren't fully on board with Dr. Reese's claims. I beg to differ. He's cherry picking.
Yeah, he's cherry picking the comments.
If we go to the actual video, you'll see like all of the various comments of people that have cut Ritz crackers out. And then he goes to someone that says, no lie, my entire family grew up with Ritz crackers as a staple in our pantry. My mom died at 90. 2 years ago, my aunt just died at 95, says the commenter. You're silly. I just don't think people understand the difference of foods now compared to foods then. I feel like what you eat growing up heavily influences what the rest of your life looks like. And so there's a reason why kids are getting sicker at early ages now than before. There's a reason why diabetes used to be called adult onset, and they had to take out the name because kids were getting it. So, I mean, it doesn't take much to look into it. But what do you think about that?
Well, I think that it was a nice promotion piece, I guess. I did have some people reach out to me with the link, like, hey, did you see this? So it's definitely circulating. And it's just going to get worse or better, however you look at it.
Yeah.
It's just going to get more. So, and then we also almost got canned again, shut down, canceled on TT.
Yeah.
And we appealed and we won. So we came this close to losing the TT account again. So clearly people are trying to shut us down. And I have no idea why.
Yeah, there's actually no reason. They don't state at all on the warning or anything. There's nothing. Yeah.
Nope.
They had an entire apology email for you.
Yeah, we apologize for any
inconvenience.
Yeah. But I think, I hit a chord because people are very attached to food.
Yeah.
And so in this case, there's all these people so attached to the Ritz crackers. And I'm saying Ritz crackers is bad news.
When were Ritz crackers made? Like, when were they?
Oh, it's one of the first packaged foods, I think, in America.
Really?
Or in the world, really. Yeah. So, I mean, I just did a video last week on soda. So, maybe I got to make another Ritz crackers video.
Maybe you got to poke the bear.
Yeah. I think we should do another Ritz. Look, it doesn't matter how many people view a video I make. It's not like Ritz crackers is going to go down the chute. Like, they're not going to go bankrupt. You know what I mean? Like, they're too powerful. That's one of the themes in the Red Book is, these companies are giants. So one guy isn't going to take them down. I'm not doing any harm. It's just a chihuahua barking.
Yeah.
Just walk away. It's all good. But I need to get people to wake up. And so even if it's only 1 million people out of 8 billion, that's pretty good. Or if it was 100,000 people, it's pretty good. So yeah, Ritz crackers taste good. Most junk food does. It's got that buttery flavor. I haven't had a Ritz cracker in probably 20 years, but I remember exactly what it tastes like.
Yeah.
It's all buttery and fluffy.
Dangerous.
Yeah. You eat a whole box, But it's pour four. It's got gluten. It's got oils. So
what are you going to do?
So thank you to the Daily Dot for promoting the Pour Four Foods. Hopefully people will go buy the book and maybe they buy the cookbook and learn about the Pour Four Foods,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wanted to hop over into the members room and see if Karen had any comments about the whole controversy with the Daily Dot, or if any of the members had anything to add to this topic.
With that, just to, one of our members, Deborah, was saying Ritz crackers started in 1934.
Wow.
So they've been a long time. But the question is, which a lot of us ask these questions these days, are they still using the original recipe? Or
Wow.
is it different? You know, that's one thing. If you do a sequel to your Ritz cracker topic, that might be something to look into, because I bet they were probably healthier way back in 1934.
Mm.
Because there's so many foods that we have on our shelves today in the pretty boxes that attract small kids. I mean, they put all the food down at eye level for children, so that way they pull on their mom or dad's heartstrings to buy this garbage food that is going to make them unwell. So, and with Ritz crackers, I know I grew up with them too. And they always say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, my dad still has them in his house because they're a faith, you know, and he just kind of hits his belly and says, they're preservatives, they're preserving me. So.
Oh, that's great. At least he's got humor.
Yeah, he does. He's 86, but you know, he's not necessarily in the most healthy condition because of those foods. And the other challenge that we find, especially during the holidays, this time of year, there are so many traditions that are wrapped around the poor four foods.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, whether it's getting together with your family and making holiday cookies, or you get together for Christmas parties or holiday parties, and they have the spread of foods, and they're always chips, dips, crackers, dips. I mean, we're going into the landmine every single day. All of our members, and us included, we have to have a plan before we go into these environments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, don't sabotage yourself this holiday season. Stay firm, and you know, we're live every day, so come to a meeting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go about it. If, you know, just working on strategies, we can help you work on strategies to avoid consuming these foods, what to do in emergency mode, or just to talk to like-minded people. I think that's the best resource you have.